Hey Mustangs, this is the Dungeon Master. Going to help you with another assignment here. I know it's Friday, but if you struggle with this one, or you just want a refresher, help you out. Um, so longitude and latitude, as you can see, I've got some numbers to work with here. There's 15 south, and so my first one is asking for 12 south. Well, here's 15, and down here is 30. 15, 30. All right, so numbers are getting higher as it goes this way. Means it's got to be above that line. Now, this map, I can kind of have a clue. I see one city up here, so that looks to be about 12. Okay, and 130 east. Well, this is 120. 135. I know it's got to be between there. So here my answer is Darwin. It's not too hard. So number one was Darwin. Not hard to write with this. We'll give it a shot. All right. Now, I'm going to erase this stuff here so we can have a clear map to do the rest. Okay, number two. Well, one, almost everybody got Darwin. I think everybody did get Darwin. As far as the rest of them, it's kind of hit or miss. So number two is asking me for 42 degrees south. All right. Again, looking at my numbers, I've got 15 here, 30 here. That's a gap of 15. So 42, I got to figure, even though I don't see it on my map, 15, 30, 45 has got to be somewhere right about down here. Okay. Again, you're acting like a detective when you're doing this stuff. So if 45 is down here, then I'm going to be somewhere above that. Now, again, I've got a clue. As I start to move up towards that area of 42, I see a city. I see the city Hobart. And my number that I need is 147 east. I'm going to find the numbers that I do know. Here's 135. Here's 150. Okay. 147. Yep, Hobart matches up. Okay. So the second one is Hobart. Now the third one, I want to say this was missed quite a bit. Most common answer was Newcastle. Now, not that that's so bad. It's close enough that I'm giving you credit. But in this case, when in doubt, go with the most important city. Okay, so 33 south, 151 east. I got 15, 30. Down here is probably my 45 again. So 33 is just going to be a bit down the path. Now, a lot of people, I think you chose Newcastle because it probably looked like it fit the 33 better than Sydney. And I don't blame you for that at all. Doing detective work, and like I say, I don't mark you wrong for that one. So kind of another thing to think about when we're doing these types of exercises is how important is the city. It's a big deal. Sydney is a big deal. It's a world famous city, the largest city in Australia. So that was the answer I was looking for. But again, if you got to Newcastle, you were definitely in the right area. You showed me that you definitely know how to read a map. The 151, yeah, Sydney's a little closer to the 150 here than Newcastle. And so, yeah. Don't worry about it if you missed it. I'm just helping you by adding this kind of extra thing that when in doubt, when you have some that are close, go with the most important city. And then if you don't know, well, you just take a guess. All right. Mel, the next one that was missed quite a bit is number 4. And we're going again, we're working with some guesswork. So a lot of people said Bendigo. 37 would be somewhere down in this area. And 145 east. There's 135 here. So 135 here. All right. And 145 here. I would try to divide this in thirds. 130, 135, 140, 145, and 150. So I would go, okay, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I would do my imaginary lines if I was mapping this out. And 37 south and 145. Melbourne is right on the 145. So Melbourne was the answer I was looking for. Some people said Hobart is a little too far south. Some people said Bendigo, which was a pretty good guess. I'd actually never heard of Bendigo until I looked at this map, but Melbourne is a world famous city. If you did not know that yet, you had no basis for a guess, so I understand. Okay. Number 5, a lot of people got right. 35 south. Again, we're kind of guessing. We're going to be in this general area here. And then 149 east. We're going to be almost on the line. Almost on the line in this general area. What's the biggest, or the, really Canberra is the best answer. And a lot of you got that right. Oh. And for number 6, this one was missed quite a bit, and I can kind of understand that, like I can on all of them. Number 6, 23 south. Okay, 23 south and 134 east. So I'm going to go with my easier number here. 134 is going to be somewhere along this line. All right. And so the answer choices most people picked were Barrow Creek, Alice Springs, and Coober Pedy. 23 south. This is 15. So 15, 20, 25, 30. So 23 is going to be between 20 and 25. So Alice Springs is your answer. By the way, the Tropic of Capricorn is 23 and a half. You probably didn't remember that. We talked about it at the beginning of the year. Okay. Last one. I won't erase. We'll just choose a different color. 31 south, 115 east. Okay, here's 120 east. So I've got to come this way. 31 south. Well, this looks like, to me, I would probably be thinking of this as 31. It looks like on this map, it's because it's a Mercator projection. You start to get a little skewed towards the bottom. So a lot of you got this question right. This was Perth. And if you go, here's 120, and you go about 5 away. Most of our increments have been about like this, 120, 125, 130, 135. So if you come about 5 away and you make this line here, you're right at Earth. Okay, that's the tutorial. Hope it helps you. Have a good one.